Okay, so we just hit 20. We finally hit 20 subscribers, and that's fucking cool to me. So I'm gonna be man of my word. I said if I hit 20, I'll do a little life story thing and try to make it funny. So this one isn't horribly long, but it's interesting. So I used to have one friend that I hang with all the time. We're like brothers, like literally like that fucking close. Like we spent like just about all our fucking time together. Like we practically did live at each other's houses. Like he'd come stay at mine for 2 days, and I'd go to his for 2 days, back and forth, back and forth. And so he lived a little out of city limits, so he had like country property, and his dad owned some houses out there, but there were some empty parts. And so we go camp and we do all sorts of dumb shit when we're out there. So for the sake of keeping people's names disclosed, we will call the other three people there Tommy, Bobby, and Craig. Now, Craig was my friend. Craig was the one I'm talking about. Bobby and Tommy were both very close to me, are both very close to me as well, and those are the ones that are still very close to me. Now, so we had a thing of playing with fire. I mean, who doesn't love fire? This was like maybe like 2.5 years ago. So, we did all sorts of stuff. We did like PVC pipes, and we'd put it in the fire, and we'd like pour a chemical down it. And we'd angle it just right, or like the air coming up from like feeding off the fire would make like a woof, woof, woof sound going out. We'd play with that. We'd blow stuff up. This and that. Throw matches at big thing of like a lot of gas poured and watch it woof, go up. And one day, one night when we were camping, we got the good idea that we're going to get a pretty much empty spray paint bottle. We're going to throw it in the fire and run. And so we did. And we ran. And we got maybe 50 yards back. And we sat there for like 10 minutes watching this spray paint can in the fire. Well, like we can't see what we're watching. We're waiting for the fucking explosion. It's going to be awesome. 20 minutes. Don't hear anything. We think maybe the can is so empty, it didn't blow up. We're like, oh well, I guess it's just going to be a disfigured can. Scotty, I fucked up. Craig said, God damn it. Craig said that that more than likely the air escaped and we just didn't hear it, and that was it. And so we went up, and Bobby and Tommy were jumping around the fire, messing with their phones. We forgot to bring our phones. That was a bad decision. If that did blow up, that could have been bad. And really, our tent was like right by it. I don't know what the plan was. We're not the smartest kids. Anyway, we just want to see things blow up, alright? And so, they're messing with their phones, and they got food, and they sit down by the fire and they're eating. And Craig smokes, because Craig is about a year older than us. I mean, Craig still wasn't old enough to smoke, but he did. And I mean, it's bad for you. I don't care. That's about all that ever came of it. Anyway, so me and him walk over there, and he's got his pack of cigarettes, and he walks like maybe just 5 yards away from the fire, not too far, a little over 5, maybe more like 8 or 10. And so he's sitting there and he's smoking, and me and him are chatting, and Bobby and Tommy are dicking around by the fire, and all of a sudden you hear, bang! When we got back, this is 15 minutes after we came back after already waiting 20. Bang! Bobby and Tommy are fucking rolling on the ground, holding their eyes, and they're screaming. Craig turns and looks, and he fucking jerks and does like a 360 little spin in the air and fucking slams. I hit the fucking deck, because my immediate thought is, alright, a crack team of mercenaries has came in. They have thrown a flashbang, and simultaneously they have taken out the biggest guy out of all four of us. In my mind, Craig just got shot. He's fucking dead. Bobby and Tommy are flashed. And I'm about to fucking die. And they're screaming, what the fuck was that? And I crawl over to Craig. And roll Craig's over, and Craig has got the worst expression ever on his face, just. And here's what happened: is something hit me. I mean, what the fuck happened? We pieced it together like 2 minutes after this happened. We're like, the fucking spray paint can. We'd completely forgotten about that shit. Anyway, so it blew up. And since they were looking right at the fire, it went whoosh, and fucking blinded them for a minute. And so they just jumped and it threw coals and it scared the piss out of them. And they were like right by it when it blew up. So they were like, oh fuck! And like fell on the ground, freaking out, scared. And a big ass piece of the spray paint can blew off and slammed into Craig's left shoulder, flipping his ass. Which is with me thinking he got fucking shot. Now, what ended up happening is Craig walked around for 4 days, since Craig's bruises don't last forever, with a giant purple fucking square all across his shoulder. I cooked earlier with jalapeños, and I think I just got more in my eye, so I'm probably about to have to cut this short, because I'm probably about to go cry and rinse my eye out. Fuck. Fuck, that burns. Anyway, we didn't learn any lessons. We continued to fuck with fire and throw things into it. Well, we don't anymore, because we don't really hang out, and his dad doesn't have that property anymore, so we don't really have a time to dick around, and we're all older now, so, you know, now if we get hurt, that might actually, like, fuck up our careers, since everyone but one of us wants to be in the military, and 2 of them have succeeded. Well, one has succeeded, one's coming back in August, and the other one's leaving in 2 weeks for basic training, and the other one's coming back from AIT. So there's your life story. The time that I thought we were assaulted, that me and my friends were assaulted by a group of trained killers. And really it was our own dumbasses blowing ourselves up. That is not the first time me and Craig have blown ourselves up. And it certainly wasn't the last. The hair on one of my arms is a little shorter, like right back behind the wrist, because fuck, that really fucking hurts. It's not pink or anything or red. It's fucking, it doesn't hurt so much as it's like unbelievably fucking irritating. Anyway, the hair on my right arm is shorter because, like, let's make Molotovs and throw them in the fire pit. Fuck yeah, dude. We do. And I'd go to throw them, and the fucking tail from it would whip back, and it'd land on my arm as I was like right here, and I was like, that fucking burns. That shit's fun. If you live in the country, and, you know, of course, stay safe. Don't try to make like C4 or anything. Like, Molotovs are kind of simple. Kind of hard to fuck up and kill yourself. I don't want to, like, encourage that, but they're fucking awesome. They're fun. Don't do criminal shit with them. Don't tell them you got that shit from my page. I don't want to go to prison. I want to go to the army. Don't fuck this up for me. I'll probably fuck myself up posting this. It's going to be like, you've made Molotovs? Fucking terrorists. Dude. Those are good times. That was my childhood. Most kids were like playing Call of Duty or spending the night at friend's house, and we were blowing each other up. We were 15 and 16 and 14 even. We were fucking blowing shit up, and God, it was good times playing Manhunt and shit. I'll tell you guys Manhunt stories if we reach 40. 40 will be a Manhunt story, or unless I think of something better before then. But yeah. Our own stupidity. He got cut too. Like, he actually got a pretty good cut from that, if I remember right. I think that was that explosion. Like I said, there was a few, but I'm fucking around with shit we shouldn't have been fucking with when we were little. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he got a pretty nasty fucking cut from that. Like, I think he ended up having to super glue it. If that's the one I'm thinking of. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, big nasty fucking bruise, and I had to super glue his cut shut. It's because Craig's a fucking badass. Craig is a hard son of a bitch. Craig should not have went infantry. Craig needs to be, like, on some fucking Green Beret, pop up in the middle of the night and no one ever fucking hears of wherever he popped up at ever again. Greg's a fucking hard ass. He took that shit like a champ. bam, spin his ass, and that hurt. Gets up and I need to super glue this. Fucking Bobby and Tommy, fucking worming around on the ground. I think I'm gonna do this like every 20 until I get to 100, and then I think we'll do every. No, I'll still do every 20. Because unless I'm like gaining them super fast, which I probably won't be, but then I'll do 50, depending on like the intake of people coming into the channel. Depends on like when I'll do the next one story. But like I said, this one's probably gonna just be 40, another 20 people. Anyway, thank you all the 20 people. I know not everyone, more than likely not everyone comes in here to watch all this. So I know some people probably subscribed because they felt bad for me, and I like, please come subscribe to my channel. Yeah, it fucking hurts. That made it worse. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Okay. Stay lit, stay safe. This is like the 4th video I've put out today. And the one I put out about the new little toy I've got, I'm not gonna tell you what it is for people that haven't seen it yet. I didn't put the title up. Anyway, if you see this before you see that, if you have, I normally probably not gonna pronounce this right. If you have epilepsy, probably shouldn't watch that. I feel like you shouldn't. There's a lot of flashy lights. Anyway, stay safe, stay lit, like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends so we can get to 40 and you guys can get another story. This one doesn't seem as cool now that I told it. I'll do a better one next time. I'll have like my own, I might even, if this video is really popular, I might even do like my own segment, and it's like my adventures with Craig. My adventures with Craig. Never had a friend named Craig. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends so we can get to 40. Have a nice day. Stay lit. I love you all. Thank you for getting this to 20, and thank you for that police brutality video. It's got like almost 50 views. I was like, holy shit, I'm probably 5 of them because I fucking go to check because it doesn't tell me people like, and I'm like, ooh, 3 more people watched. I gotta go. Anyway, have a good night, everyone. I hope you all sleep well. Thank you all. You guys are so fucking great. All right, goodbye. Stay lit.